There's a story to everyone. I never thought I'd be a retailer, but when I started this store, I realized that it would be something that I would do probably for the rest of my life. I love people, I like talking to people, and my ethos and my ethics are very community focused. And what this has given me is, one, the ability to be able to trade in an ethical manner, and two, to deal with people who I really like, our community. I mean, a lot of people talk about the demise of the high street. The demise of the high street is a reflection of ourselves. If we do not invest in our communities, the multinationals are not, because they're just interested in their stocks and their returns for their investors. All the profits been sucked out and gone into faraway lands. Who is going to become governors in your schools? Who are going to become part of the neighborhood watch? Who are going to run the scout groups and so on? All you'll end up with is dormitory towns. Fortunately, Cambridge has a group of like-minded people, and Mill Road is a reflection of that. Al-Amin is an ethical shop, that's what we like to say. Now, when I took over the shop, one of the reasons why I left the corporate world was because you could not work in the according to the ethics you have. So for instance, Al-Amin will not sell anything which harms an individual if taken in a larger or smaller quantity. So we don't sell alcohol, we don't sell cigarettes, we don't sell the byproducts of that, as well as not selling any type of lottery or so on. My community is important to me, and I don't just mean my family, I don't mean just people who share my faith, but people who live around me, my neighbors on either side, you know, the people who live in this area, their children, they're all my children as well. My customers are from all walks of life, but at the same time, all of them have one interest, and that interest is about food. We call Al-Amin the melting pot of culture and cuisine. So people can come, ask about what they would like to cook, maybe get some advice, but at the same time share their way of dealing with the same ingredients. You arrive at a position where you are now a community. So Al-Amin is a community rather than just a store. It has been a little different to other summers. On Mill Road, we have a number of issues which have brought on their own challenges. Now, I know some people have come up with some initiatives like the car boot sale every other Sunday, or they have the parklet salsa limoncello and other events. So people are making the most of it. But as traders, it is challenging. But every challenge also has some opportunities, and the opportunity is about how the community comes together. I've got people who come and shop with us from the other end because they think that, you know, we've been struggling because of the road being blocked. So these are the gems of Mill Road. These are the people who make my life richer. And to me, that's why I'm here. And I think people make the difference. So what I would say to you, my take-home message would be, go invest in your community, because sooner or later it will pay dividend in a big way. It will really be meaningful to your lives.